video, we're going to learn about relations. All right, skipping the preview bit, skimming the lesson, we're going to talk about the vocabulary you're going to need to know. All right, so if we take a look at this graph right here, you guys should know already how to plot points. So we've got point B is at 0, 0. We've got 3, 4 up here. We've got A labeled here and C labeled here. All right, the numbers 3, 4 represent an ordered pair. Okay, in the ordered pair 3, 4, 3 represents an x coordinate. In the ordered pair 3, 4, 4 represents the y coordinate. The arrow A is pointing to the y-axis, that's the vertical axis. Arrow B is pointing to the x-axis, the horizontal axis. And arrow B is pointing to the origin. I got ahead of myself there. 0, 0. And arrow C is pointing to the x-axis or the horizontal axis. All right, moving on to the next page. There are lots of different ways to represent a relation. So we can look at a couple different things here. First way we could represent a relation in math is by using some ordered pairs. So we have 0, 1, 3, 3, and 4, 2. A relation is really any set of ordered pairs. So the definition of the word relation would be any set of ordered pairs. So the word again, relation, any set of ordered pairs. So first of all, we have 0, 1, 3, 3, and 4, 2. So we can represent those ordered pairs in the form of a table, x values and y values. So 0, 1, 3, 3, 4, 2. Another way we could represent that relation is on a graph. We could plot the ordered pairs, 0, 1. So we go over 0, up 1. Remember when we plot, right, it's over and then up or down. So over 0, up 1. 3, 3, we go over 1, 2, 3, up 1, 2, 3. And then 4, 2, so we would go over 1, 2, 3, 4, up 2. And then we could also represent this in a mapping diagram. So all your x values would go in the first box, all the y values would go in the second. So 0, 3, 4, 1, 3, 2, and then we map them. So 0 maps to 1, 3 maps to 3, and 4 maps to 2. So that's called a mapping diagram. So 4 different ways to represent relations: ordered pairs, tables, graphs, and mapping diagrams. Graphs of a relation. In a relation involving test grades, the more hours spent studying, the higher the grade. Identify the independent and dependent variables. So if you remember from science, independent variables are typically what you change, and dependent variables are your outcomes. In math, independent variable, oops, if I could spell it right, that's your x. And your dependent, that's the y value. So a couple different vocabulary words there. So if we look at this right here, the more hours spent studying, the higher the grade. So really, what you're studying here, what you're changing are the number of hours spent studying. So your independent variable, hours spent studying. And your dependent variable is your outcome. So if you are controlling the number of hours you study, your outcome, your dependent variable, what happens is the grade earned. Okay. And we're going to skip the helping you remember for now. And hopefully this gives you a quick little introduction to relations, and that will build the foundation when we talk about functions tomorrow.